Alright, tubers. How y'all doing? Been a little while since I posted anything. Been cleaning up storm damage and rebuilding stuff and trying to get back at it. I mean, it still ain't warmed up like I want it here in Middle Tennessee, but I mean, we've been getting at it a little bit here and there. I just got so many things to catch up on that it's hard to stay ahead of it. But I done got wound up out here working on this. I had showed this in maybe one or two videos that we had gotten this, pretty cheap. Great deal of it on it. We drove it probably 2 or 3 weekends. It never did act right, but we did drive it. We know the motor's good. One weekend we was riding on it and we lost all spark. So I was a little iffy about this because this is a Chinese clone of the Honda GY6. You can see by how the motor's laid out. See, the head's up there is where the plug is. Carb comes out the top. Then you got your little bitty transmission here. Well, I got to doing some research on it, and like I said, this is the clone. This isn't a Honda engine. This is a clone. I'm not sure what this engine is. Besides, it's a 150cc clone of the GY6. I mean, everything GY6 will work on it. But anyway, number one issues are carburetors and electrical issues. Easiest one to identify is your kill switch, and of course you can see everything is right here in one spot, which is kind of convenient. This is the CDI box right here. This right here is the kill switch. That's the number one issue. I cut that, tried to start it, still no start. So I took a step back, did more research, and I have a new wiring harness, new stator, new coil, let's see, new pickup, new rectifier, new starter solenoid, new CDI. Of course, this is specific for mini bike, as you can see. So I will have to do some wiring. And it came with a new switch, but I probably won't use it because it's on off and that's it. There's no starter on it. It's just on off. That's it. But I got this for I think it was 30 bucks. All that crap right there. Of course, you know, it's all Chinese. But like I'm saying, it's going on a Chinese motor. So it wasn't hurting my feelings. It did hurt my feelings to have to buy Chinese stuff, but it didn't hurt my feelings. I mean, it's going on a Chinese motor, so you're not going to find anything else unless you go straight Honda, which is Japanese. But that would have cost a lot of money. I did get a bigger carburetor. I went ahead and bought a new carburetor because the one that was on it was messed up, and the guy we got it from, it had a brand new one that he had bought, but it was also kind of iffy. So I think this is a 28 millimeter, and that one up there is a 30. The 30 and the 28 were the same price, so I went ahead and bought a 30. So we'll see how that plays out, if we can get it running again. But reason why I'm making a video, I think I've already found out my culprit. Here's the pickup. As you can see, that wasn't doing very good right there. And as you can see, all the dust, I just started to take it off, and I said, well, hey, I need to make a video of this. But I'm a little worried too. This new setup that I bought is for a six pole. This is a 8 coil, or I don't know how they say it, but 8 winding. I don't know, but it's all for the same system, so I'm going to use all of it on this. I'm going to go ahead and change out everything, but I think I found my issue right here as far as the pickup and how dirty this stator is. Here's the flywheel. You can see there's a lot of dirt in there. I mean, that's probably the main reason I don't have any spark. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead, and since I've got everything new and I've got everything matching, I'm going to go ahead and change everything out and rewire it. Of course, the lights were where it had been wrecked a few times. The lights were tore all to pieces. So, and we have where they'd been gone through. So we're going to eliminate all that and use this new wiring harness and everything. These actually are pretty neat little go-karts. I'm really surprised when we was riding it. It wasn't putting out all the power that it had or could produce. I mean, it was actually pretty significant for, I mean, this big old cart. I mean, this is a big cart. This isn't a go-kart. This is something you could drive in the woods, and full suspension, hydraulic brakes. I mean, I do have a brake leak. I have to find that. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good size, heavy cart. I took the rack off of it. I was thinking about, my son had bought me a four-wheeler, and we'd been working on it. I had to take this rack off to get to everything anyway. I'm thinking about maybe adapting that rack to my four-wheeler, because it don't have a back rack on it, and I can build something for this later anyway. but kind of looks silly without the rack on it, because I mean it looks all right with it. It looks kind of silly without it. That's really about all I got going on, tubers. I figured I'd let y'all see this. I mean, this could have took a cleaning and maybe, you know, a little bit of sandpaper, and it might have been all right. Like I said, I got all this new stuff. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it on there and see what happens. It's still Chinese, no matter, you know, starting off, so we could have some more issues out of that. I will say that if I put all this new stuff on here and it don't work, then this motor will probably disappear and we'll go with another powertrain. But that will be a video on down the road. Because, I mean, like I said, this is too nice a cart to just junk it out. But, like I said, I get tore into this, and I was going to let y'all see this. Hadn't been on here for a while. Figured I'd post something. I was in the mood. I've been hitting this, you know, a little bit here and a little bit there. So, alright, tubers. I'll let y'all have it back. Thank you.